Welcome, my UK fans and my fans who don't sleep, and everyone else who will be watching this video when they get up. This is Carcino here from Screen Fiend saying that you can't hit the super chat button here, but if you missed the video, you could always donate using the Cash App. Now, you know what time it is. It's the Avengers talk. As this is the next movie up to bat. We've all been teased. We've all been ready for it. It's almost 1 year later, and we are ready. Now, there have been details removed from the trailers, we're aware, but there's also more details that you need to know about that hasn't been discussed until now. The Avengers poster, the very first thing you see are the names. You see Robert Downey Jr., and Chris Evans, and Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner, Don Cheadle, Paul Rudd, Brie Larson, Karen Gillan, Bradley Cooper as Rocket, and Josh Brolin as Thanos. You don't see a lot of people on this list. If they are, their roles are very small. Now, the biggest controversy, looking at the poster, they left Donnie off of it. Her name, and she's on the poster. So they said she will be credited when the official poster goes out to make sure of it. But if you look at this poster also, which is an amazing poster, I kind of didn't like the first one because after watching Thor Ragnarok poster, they basically copied the same poster. Now, this is a little bit different. Avengers Endgame. Now, noticeable the people who are on the cover are the people who survived the snap. There's no Spider-Man on there. There's no Iron Man on there. There's no Peter Quill on there. They're not even in the credits above. No T'Challa. And they're saying that this is a misdirection. That the reason they're not on here is because they're supposed to be missing. Even though we know they got sequels and things coming up. Also, they have other movies coming out. Spider-Man, Far From Home. These movies are coming out later. So to have them featured so much in this film would be a mistake. But they will make an appearance. It's just that the movie is not about them. Okay? It's not about them. This film is about the story. And in the story, it's taking it back to the original. That's why we're here, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking it back to the original. We're going back, continuing the story. So, as the story goes, Thanos is damaged. As you can see, the top of his shield is cracked. You notice he's a battered Thanos. He can't go back and cure himself, because if he reverses time to cure himself, it was before the snap. He didn't, so if he goes back and do it, he hadn't snapped his fingers as of yet. So he would undo the snap. And he won't have any chance to even do the snap anyway, because the axe hits him right in the chest. The axe was on its way as he got his powers, as he got all six. Now, Ant-Man is not a small character. He's very big now. And without Peter Quill to really be in the film, you needed that comedy relief. Ruffalo was supposed to do that. You know, they basically turned him into a comedic sidekick. And that's something I didn't like about Avengers. I hated his corny humor. When it's smart humor, it's fine. Once they got near the end, he was really annoying humor towards the end of the film. Thor shows up and I said, oh, here comes Disney. Oh, you guys are toast now. I'm like, oh gosh. Can they please shut Ruffalo up? Him in the Hulkbuster outfit was just... I know they were trying to segue into where they're going with the direction of the Hulk. And how Hulk didn't want to show up, and he's going to show up and show out in this one. Now, you haven't been seeing a lot of action scenes because it's supposed to be action-packed. This one's full of action as well. And they don't want to ruin the film and showing all the good stuff. They already know people are going to watch this movie. You don't have to show that much. And less is more. Now, we see Hawkeye, we see Rocket, we see all these characters that are going to be in the film. Brie Larson, we get to see Captain Marvel. She's going to have a big role in here. Now, the Guardians are not going to have a big role in this film. One, because they're not supposed to have a big role in this film. You know, Rocket and his sister, she's going to have a small role. She's going to be in there, but not as much. This is about the end of Cap. This is about Captain America. That's why he has such a large picture and he's out in front. It's like a Captain America movie. This is Cap going out with his shield. As Tony is going to give him back his shield that he never got rid of. Then Tony and Cap were the anchors of this whole thing. Then Thor came along and joined the party. But it's mostly Cap and Iron Man bolstering this team. But don't be surprised if Thor dies. Because another Thor movie, well, let's just say Thor's at its end. They could come back and do a Thor movie later on, but Hemsworth, I'm hearing, is not coming back. So, Black Widow's gonna do a movie supposedly of Black Widow. Rocket! Comic relief with Rocket and Thor should be nice, as those two will be paired up a lot, as this will be broken up into another three-part story. But the fact that these guys are missing goes along with all of the theories we've been hearing about what's going to happen with Avengers down the road. That's right, Scott. We don't rest. So, with that being said, it's your boy Carcino. I'm out. Y'all have a great night.